Welcome to Beauty Business Mindset. This is the last and it is a new week. And today I felt inspired and I wanted to do this quick in my mind. Let's help you get out of your own mind. And today's episode, and I'm actually going to do a live about this week, which I'm so excited, is we're not in high school anymore. High school is over. Why do we put our worth and what we're accomplishing based on everybody else's expectations and everybody's own meaning of success? High school is over. Did you get picked during high school? I got teased during high school. I got name called during high school for not doing certain things. It was just so stupid and lame during high school. And I always looked forward to becoming an adult because I was like, oh, once you grow up, that shit is over. And as I've grown up, we're all in this society, we get judged. Or you gain weight, you no longer care about yourself. Or you traded in your car, that means that you don't have money to have that. Or you don't have your own house, that means A, B, and C, you don't make that much money. Or you live in a certain part of town, that means that you couldn't afford the higher end part of town. Oh, like you're always home. That means you don't work. Or you're a stay-at-home mom. That means you're not successful. Or you work all the time. That means you're a workaholic. There's all this freaking always stigma, always fucking labeling over what we are and what we're not. And high school is over. High school is no longer here. Like, it's done. It's part of the past, and that's the beauty of being adults. That's the beauty of growing up and being able to determine what success means to you. And today we're going to be talking about a little bit about this. Number one, like, why it's so important that you don't hear people cheering or booing you. For me, you guys know, like, my hand went to shit, so I can no longer be behind a chair, and people have been like, oh my gosh, I feel so sorry for you. Your career is over. Oh my gosh, I feel so sorry for you. You worked so hard and it's over for you. But you see, she didn't last that long. Or you see, like, I'm just being real time candid with you guys. Or you see, she wasn't all that. You see, she worked herself to be able to, like, being broken. People judge me all the fucking time. And you know what I say? I can't hear you that, or you can't hear you when you're saying you're doing fucking amazing. I love where you're going. Like, it doesn't matter. I cannot be focused on what other people's perception of it is, because the most important thing is, are you fucking happy right now? Like, my question to you today is, are you happy? Like, that's what really matters in life, is that you're happy. And this whole thing of, like, oh, 6 figures, I've already made $100,000. Did it change me as a person? No. I started with 13 followers. Now I have 2,000 followers, so 2,700. Number goes up and down. Do I care? I care about the people that follow me. I don't care about the number. I am not just going to go and post shit so I get a whole bunch of followers. I want to help people. I want to attract the people I can help. That's what matters to me. Does it matter that I'm starting over? No. Because we're always starting over, life always constantly changing. And you have 2 options. You can give up or you can keep going. You can either be, like, scared, like, oh my gosh, people are going to judge me because I changed my business again. Or, you know what, like, good for her. She's not being a fucking quitter and she keeps going. People are going to judge you either way, and it doesn't matter what other people think. What I think is that I'm being fucking strong and I'm being an example to myself and my daughters and people that really care about me and really see me as an example that we are allowed to change, we're allowed to pivot, and we're allowed to not give up. And we're allowed to not care if other people think we're winning or losing, that we feel good about what we're doing because it's greater than us. For me, my mission is greater than me. It has nothing just to do with me. That's like be fucking selfless. That'd be like selfish, and that would be, I would have quit a long time ago, you guys. If this was about me, I would have quit a long time ago, but it's not about me. And that's what keeps me going every day. And I just wanted to share this quick little episode with you all because high school is over. We're not in high school anymore. We don't have to live to other people's expectations. I am a mother of 3 kids. I love them all very dearly. I really try to teach them that I'm a feminist, that I'm an individual, and I'm also their mother, and I'm also part of a relationship with my husband. And I try to teach them that I live my life by the beat of my own drum, and they should too. I try to teach them every day that they're allowed to be individual, that they're allowed to choose their own meaning of happiness and success, and that they're able to do whatever they want to if it makes them and brings them joy. Because that's what matters, is having a joyous life. And I remember my son a couple of weeks ago told me like this beautiful thing. He's like, when I grow up, I just want to be happy. I just want to do things that bring me joy. That was his words, and it brought me so much happiness, because I'm like, that's all I want for you, because it's taken me 35 fucking years to learn that. It starts from within. How am I going to teach other people to love themselves if I don't love myself? How am I going to teach other people to quit out the noise of people cheering for you or booing you and keep focused on what you're doing? And I never understood this, and this is something that I learned from Gary Vee, so shout out for him and his podcast. And today he did a podcast, and it really hit home for me that we limit ourselves, that we put too much attention to what others say about us, positive or negative, and it all has to come from within. If we're going to be able to help other people, if we're going to be able to grow, we need to do it, come from within, so it can generate outwards. You can't be helping and just, being in so many programs and everything. I always hear it. Oh, like, I'm so scared to be on video. Oh, what do you do? Oh, I teach people how to do video. Like, what the fuck? Or like, oh, I teach people to have confidence in themselves. Or what do you do? But they're like talking about how they have like no confidence in their pricing, or no confidence in themselves, or no confidence that they can help other people. But that's why they're teaching. And like, we can't just freaking go preaching and being loud about it without living an example. And today I'm here to tell you, we're no longer in high school. I am starting my business over. I am changing my business. And it's okay. I really don't care. Some people think I quit. Some people think like my career is over. People have all kinds of perceptions of where I'm at right now in my career or in my life. And it's none of my business. Like, my business is to remember that this is bigger than me. I'm here to create an impact, that have a certain goal that has nothing to do with monetary value. It has to do with impact and helping others. And I am ready to take and do whatever it takes to get to that point, because I need to help other women. There's something bigger and greater. And my question for you today is, are you living your life? Do you have your business? Is it because others told you that's what you should be doing? Or is it because that's what you want to be doing? Because we all have the access to change our lives. And I have, everybody thinks, oh, Celeste has this like perfect life, blah, blah, blah. No, bitch. It's like, no. Like, I've been divorced before. Yep. This is my second marriage. Some people go, ooh, I am very outspoken. I am very kind, but I think I need to start showing this other side of me, because people have taken advantage of me. So I understand when kind people get off guard, or like they kind of put up a wall to let nobody in because you get hurt so much. But I need to help people and let them understand that, yeah, sometimes people suck and sometimes people are going to hurt you, but not everybody's like that. There are amazing human beings that want to see you thrive. There's amazing human beings that want to help you. And you cannot shut yourself out, or you cannot stop sharing your light just because people want to put you down. Like, that is not okay. We are not in high school anymore. You get to choose your life. You get to live it. You get to start all over again. And it's okay, because that's the beauty of life. It's constant change. Nothing stays the same. We do not have control over our lives. We do have control over how our outlook is. And for me, I am happy that I am home. I am happy that I get to be with my kids. I got to go shopping. I get to take them to school. I get to pick them up. Because for 20 years, you guys, of my life, I overworked myself. I thought having the nice car, I thought having the nice accolades would be enough to be sufficient. And that shit did not make me truly happy. It didn't. It's so true. Like, no matter, I can have $100 million. I can be a billionaire. And still, if I am not happy within myself, none of that shit will matter. What matters is the impact that I make every day. What matters is that I'm happy within myself. And if I'm in somebody's life, that I bring that happiness and joy, that I'm able to help them move forward. That's what matters to me. And part of that is like, you need to start like tuning out the noise, the claps and the bads, because it happens. Like, if we put all of our, like faith in people clapping for us, what happens when they stop clapping? You're not going to be happy. If you put noise, if you let people get into your head when they start booing for you, or like, oh, she's being fake, or oh, she's changing again, or blah, 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 then what? Then you're going to let that stop you? you're putting your worth in other people's hands. And if there's one big lesson that I've learned, from high school, from being bullied in junior high, from being name called in high school, from everything that I've gone through, for all the assholes I've dated, for all the hard things that I've gone through, from hitting the floor, face forward, because I've made mistakes, because guess what? That's where I learned from my mistakes, is that I share my mistakes. I share my lessons, because I hope that there's somebody just like Gary B, just like other people that I follow, just like, just like Tiffany, just like, all these people that I follow and that help me, and just like Nina. There's so many people that have really impacted my life forever, that we are human. And it's okay. It's okay to start over. It's okay that we're not perfect. And the biggest thing is that I cannot be putting my worth, I cannot be putting my life based on somebody else's values. We cannot be pulling our worth of success based on what other people think success is. Because for me to be healthy, that's successful. All my kids are healthy, I'm healthy, that is success. Because when you lose your health, you lose it all. And for me, it's just like, now I treasure it, because I'm still pretty healthy, I've gained some weight. Yeah, people judge, oh, look, she gained some weight, she don't care about herself. No, maybe she has something wrong with an autoimmune system, but here you go, judging because she gained weight, and she's already self-conscious about it. And now I'm just to the point where I don't give a fuck no more. I'm not in high school, and I don't need to go explain why I've gained weight. I don't need to go explain in quick details for the people that just want to know for the fucking bullshit of the gossip. I need to just move forward and with my mission to help other women. And I can't stop just because, somebody hurt my feelings today, or just because somebody's clapping for me today. We need to keep forward. We need to keep moving. And for me, life is so much more than just success, so much more than the accolades. There's more to life. And I need to start living in happiness so I can start projecting that. And I am happy, but I've been so worried about, a lot of my self-worth. I don't know about you. Let me know. You guys can always welcome my DMs. That's Celeste the Stylist. For me, it has been this thing of oh my gosh, my worth is based on what did I do? What did I produce? Did I create something today? And it's just I'm getting to the point where I'm starting to say more no's. No. My time is valuable. And no, you don't get access to me just whenever the hell you want to, when it's beneficial for you. No. I'm starting to see my own worth so I can help other women see theirs. Because how are we going to lead? How are we going to tell our daughters? How are we going to show our daughters? More than telling, show them that, we are complete and we are happy in our circumstances right now. That we are enough even when our health may be titter-totter and we have to change things. And I really, truly do believe that life happens for you, not to you. If you allow to have that open mind of what's life trying to show me. And for me, is that I need to be happy today so I can be happy in every single day. That even though when things are not going right, it's okay. You can still be happy. Even, when you lost somebody you love. Even when, you lost something that was important to you. Even when you had to change your career abruptly because your health went down to shit. And it's not that my health went down to shit, actually. I'm pretty healthy. It's just on my hand, and we're still going through the whole process. And you guys, it's horrible. It's horrible not knowing exactly what made it or caused it. And when you're going back and forth with doctors, not knowing what it is. And I can't focus on that. I need to focus on moving forward. I need to focus on being happy today, that even if my hands, some days I can't open it all the way, it's okay. I'm still Celeste. I still get to talk. I still get to be here with you. I still can help you move forward. I still can help my kids move forward. They can see that their mother still can be happy, because there's people that have it worse than me. There's people that really have serious health problems, it's okay. I'm going to be okay. But that needs to come from within. So are you going to be okay? Are you going to be happy? That's going to be determined by you, not by the money, not by the cars, not by the house, not by other people cheering for you, not by other magazines or titles saying, hey, you're this, you're this. Why? Why are we putting our happiness? Why are we stopping our happiness until we reach a certain point? Because I'll tell you, even when you reach a certain point, it's never enough. If you're not happy within yourself, it's never enough. You always want more, and you want more, and you want more. And then you're missing that your daughter's talking to you about having a tea party today. And then you're missing that your son is laughing about a movie you guys are supposed to be watching, but you're so occupied in your phone. And I'm not judging you. I'm telling you, because that was me, you guys. That was me. All these examples I share is because it was me. I'm not sharing other people's examples. I'm sharing, you guys, the mistakes I have made. I I know there are moments in life, you guys, where we have to be. I was a single mother for many years. My kid had to be in daycare. I had to make ends meet. That was it. People can judge me. I don't give a fuck. Like, that's what I had to do. But now that I get to be home, I get to be happy being home. I don't have to feel guilty of this. I don't have to feel less worthy. I can still call myself a fucking hairstylist because, and a colorist, because I studied my ass off and invested in that to have that title. And I get to be that title even if I'm not physically doing it like I used to. And why would I put myself, and why I put myself, you guys, so down, honestly, with this whole hand thing and closing my salon, and why did I go missing, was because I didn't feel worthy. I'm like, how am I even worthy of calling myself a hairstylist? How can I even help you with your beauty business and mindset, when I'm like, I feel down, or I had to close my salon down? And you know what? That's when I was like, no, Celeste, like, you are the most fucking qualified person, because you'll pick yourself up and you pivot, and you need to teach other people to do that. Because you're in the trenches. You're not just saying these pretty words or encouraging people because you want to, or because it sounded good from a book. You're encouraging because of life experiences, and so are you. Your business is one of a kind. You are one of a kind. Your worth is not determined by your business or your accolades or your money. It's determined by you. You get to choose if you're happy. You get to choose if you're sad. You get to choose if you're enough, and you get to choose if you're not enough. You get to choose to start over and choose you. Or you get to choose everybody's opinions of happiness. And for me, I am just so done with that shit, because nobody's fucking happy. I have friends, and I love them very much. I know people, I have acquaintances, have a shit ton of money, and they're not fucking happy. They're not. It's not enough. So I am happy right now. I don't own my house, but I'm happy. We're probably going to be moving in the next couple of months. Super excited about it. But I am happy. We may be buying a house farther away from here or closer from here. I don't know. That's up in a toss, because I don't want to be tied down to a mortgage. That for me is not happiness. Being tied down to a fucking mortgage is not happy. I'd rather have money to go travel and have an amazing life and not be tied down to a mortgage. And if I want a mortgage, I want something affordable. I can still have my lifestyle. And if I have to move further away, so be it. I'll be happy to move further away. But I'm not going to determine my happiness based on other people. I'm not going to go do things just because someone tells me to. I let go. That was one of the biggest things. I had this car, you guys. I'm going to end it with this. Just to give you some perspective. I want you to think, why are you doing it? So I had this sports car, I had a Lexus, and it was a sports car. It was nice. I had red leather and the whole 9 yards, okay, inside. And it was time to, because I got in the lease, because I was like, I don't know if we're going to have kids or not. We ended up having one more baby. And it was up for the lease renewal. My husband like, oh, I want to keep it, and we can buy another SUV and keep the car. And I was like, you know what? And this happened during the pandemic last year. Our lease was up. And I was like, you know what? Like, no, I feel like it's not really worth it for me. I feel like we should just trade, like, give it back. It's a lease. The lease is done. Give it back. And we should buy a used SUV, because I think it's stupid to go into debt for a dumb car that we just need to drive the kids around and they're going to make it dirty. And my husband, who had such a hard time letting go of that fucking car, he's like, no, I love that car. I'm like, yeah, guys, but I already have, number one, I already have another Lexus paid for. Number two, it's just a car. Number three, you can have it, I'll pay you one of those cars later on in our life, okay? Right now, that's not important to me. There's lots of changes. We need to save our money, be smart about it. So we let go of the car. So my friend's like, oh my God, why you let go of your car? Can you not afford it? And you get the whole negative and positive reinforcement with that shit. I'm like, whatever, I'm just tuning everybody out. So we waited a couple months, and we finally found like a used SUV that I wanted, which was just a Highlander, so we could fit our family and friends, or when we travel and stuff. And I was like, that's good. And I was happy, and my husband like, you know what? I'm so glad we didn't keep the car, because it was such a smart investment. You were right. You were right that we should have not kept it. And he just really wanted to keep it for his own, I'm not going to talk about that because that's personal. There was something that was tied to that car for him. And I think it's so important that we always take a step back to why are we doing things? Why? Why are we really buying the house? Why do we need the big ring? I know I have a ring, guys, but I did not. My ring that I originally wanted was $700, and my husband can tell you it's true. He says that no, I'm worth more than that, and I was laughing, but It's just like, why are we tied to material things? Like, why? Why is our success measured on that? Why do we feel like we're not good enough that we pick our kids up and from school? Why are we not good enough that we keep our house clean? Why is that not good enough? Why is it not good enough that, hey, I did my makeup today and I straightened my hair and I look good, I feel good, and yeah, I have extra rolls in my body, but it's cool. Like, girl, you look good today. That's good enough for me. And when that radiates out, that you feel good and happy with the little things, if you're grateful for what you have today, you'll be so much more grateful and happier, with the extra pieces of joy that life brings. But if we are putting our worth back to those high school days, to what you wear, what you drive, where you live, that's so high school. Like, honestly, and thank you, Gary B, for this. Like, it just hit home to me today. It's so high school. Why the fuck are we as adults tying it to high school? And I just can't tie my life to high school anymore. Like, I hated high school. I'm so glad I graduated. And I don't like, that life is over for me. If people are gonna judge me, I don't give a fuck. They can judge me, good or bad. And it's not like, oh, I hate people. I love people, you guys. Some of my friends, most of my close friends, you guys, have nothing in common with me. We have one big thing in common, is that we're kind to other people. We have heart. And we may not agree in political, vaccine, all this stuff. We don't agree in shit. We have such different opinions, but we respect each other's opinions. We respect that we're individual. We respect that we get to be human and make our own choices. But we have one common thread, and is that we want to be kind to others. And we hope our world can become better by being kind to one another and accepting each other's differences. So do what makes you happy. If having that big house and that big mortgage makes you happy, but makes you, not society, makes you happy, then do it, boo-boo. Like, don't listen to me. For me, it does. Shit does not make me happy. Maybe one day later on, I'll share with you guys why and the lessons I've learned throughout my life. But that shit does not make me happy. Being content within myself is very, very, very important. And at 35 years old, and after, working my butt off since I was like 15, I have learned what true happiness truly means for me. And it's not based on other people's definition of success. And it has to be within. In order to change our world, in order to change, and help other people. Not change, but help other people. Truly help others. We have to be that example of change. We have to go from within so we can radiate out. And that's my message for you today. We're not in high school anymore. High school's over. So choose you. Choose your happiness. Choose your definition of success. Choose you. Not society. You. What makes you happy and unique. It's okay to be different. It's hard to be different. It's hard to stand in our own truth. But the more that we're willing to live our own truth, the more that we'll be able to enjoy our life, and with life's ups and downs, we'll be able to move forward in happiness. And because we know that we're standing true in our power, and there will be good and bad days. But I think standing true, like in the true meaning of what happiness truly means to you, what success truly means to you, and doing things because it makes you happy, will change the whole world as a whole. I think if we all were just more happier, and our own definitions of success for me, is taking a walk. That's successful for me. Some people may be working out of the gym an hour and a half. I used to do that. That shit's not success to me. For me, it's now just walking. So choose your definition of success. Choose your definition of what's good enough for you. Not because of others. Not because of what's trending. Choose you. And I hope today, in today's podcast, we remember that we're not in high school, and that it takes a lot of courage to choose yourself. It takes a lot of courage to move forward and above from fear. And with social and businesses and everything putting so much fear around us, like, we just can't live like that anymore. So I choose to be courageous. I choose to move above the fear, and I cannot stop living my life because of fear or, things. Because I did it. It didn't help. I still got fucking sick. And I just can't live like that anymore. I've learned my lesson that it's important for me to choose my own meaning of success. And I hope that this podcast and this episode really helps you to remember that Why are we doing like we're in high school just because other people are telling us that that's what we should be doing? And when are we truly being courageous to choose ourselves and be courageous to choose the true definition of happiness and success for ourselves? All my love, I will see you guys next week. Bye, loves.